Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Jeff Grout.
Good morning. Did you have a good time last night? I thought that food was fantastic. It was sort of traditional tapas with a modern twist. But I wasn't quite sure about the Morris dancers. When I saw a number of you grabbing taxis at 10:30, I thought, fantastic. What a dedicated bunch, going back at an early night. Then I realised you're racing back to the hotel bar or go out clubbing. Anyway, I'm delighted to welcome you to the Advantage Conference. The theme this year is Success is the Only Option. Now 30 years old, Advantage is today the foremost independent travel agency consortium. And in turbulent times, that collective strength and influence will be of value to all members. But Advantage's beginnings were a little bit more modest. So let's take a brief look back over the last 30 years. As you can see, Advantage has come through some huge changes. Faced with a very bleak economic outlook, you'll also need to change. In fact, the future success of your business will depend upon how successfully you change your business. Change is critical to business success in tougher times. Change delivers innovation, change delivers continuous improvement, change delivers better customer service. And we need to change, preferably before we have to, and certainly before our competitors do. Because Darwin was right, success comes to the fittest and fastest to adapt. But let's face it, people fundamentally hate change. Just think in our own lives how we react when our favorite restaurant goes out of business or our corner shop closes down. It's a minor catastrophe. And in fact, when the Times newspaper changed from a broadsheet to a tabloid, a very angry reader wrote a letter to the editor accusing him of bringing about the end of Western civilization. That's how we react to change. People crave stability, people crave certainty, but everything is changing. The climate, the economy, customer demands, technology. Change is the only constant. And the reality of change is it's inherently complicated, always stressful. It shatters a degree of certainty and creates instability. I'd like you, just to kick off the day, to join me in a very brief change experiment. Would you all, quite simply, fold your arms? Now, if you look along the rows at your colleagues, you'll notice that some of your colleagues are folded left over right. Some of your colleagues are folded right over left. Okay, simple instruction now. Could you change the way you're folding your arms? Okay. Some are finding it rather difficult. Okay. What does that feel like, the new way? Awkward? Uncomfortable? Strange? Okay, fold your arms any way you like. Now, you see, to me, that's the perfect metaphor for change. First of all, it shows us there's more than one way of achieving an objective. When asked to change, some of you went from that to that, no problem. Quite a few started playing origami of the arms, and some of you patently failed in the task. And when I said use any way you like, nearly all of you reverted back to the old ways. You see, the economist John Maynard Keynes was correct. The difficulty is never developing new ideas. The difficulty is escaping the old ones. Now, the first step in changing is recognizing the need for change and to be motivated to change. Hands up those of you who had a bath or shower this morning. You're quite a clean bunch. Not that I'm at all interested in your personal hygiene, but I guarantee you one thing. When you got out of the bath or shower to dry yourself, you started drying a part of your body that you always dry first. Now, when I get out the shower this morning, the first thing I dry is my hair. Because 27 years ago, believe it or not, I had hair. And we're creatures of habit. So just remember, tomorrow morning, when you're getting out of the bath or the shower, stark naked, I'll be thinking of you, and I want you to try and change the order in which you dry yourself.